Today's shave will be with the Phoenix Crown King original formula, unscented shave soap with the Hendrix Classics and Company James Bond scent, the Phoenix unscented Star Jelly, and the Hendrix unscented shave balm, both with the James Bond scent added. The razors will be the SharpK and the Haryali London, both with a second use Treet blade. Welcome back, everyone, to Shaving with Peg Leg. Welcome to my barber shop. Come on in, have a seat. We'll be with you in just a minute since we're done with this babbling fat guy in the camera. Little Neutrogena shaving cream for a pre-shave. That's it. That's all we're doing right now. Oh, so how's everybody doing? Everybody doing good? Nice Monday morning. Perfect time for a shave. Didn't have my wheels locked in. Started sliding backwards. Ooh, this lather's warm. Feels real good. If you notice it's a little darker in here today, I have a light that's basically right over my head that shines into my shower. I took the bulb out after I got out of the shower because I just moved my arms and I got close to the bulb and I almost got a sunburn about 4 inches away from the bulb. It was so flippin' hot. It's a halogen bulb. And I can tell you right now, since taking that bulb out, it's a good 10 to 15 degrees cooler in this bathroom after taking that one bulb out. That one halogen. Today, we're doing the SharpK and the Haryali London razor. Both with a second use treat. SharpK first. I'll tell you guys something. I didn't think I'd ever say this. Last time I shaved, I used the Treet blade. And I've said it before, and I said it then, and I'll say it now. Not one of my favorite blades. They're just too mild. That was my opinion. Now I'm not so sure, because I used the Treet in the SharpK and this razor last time. First use of the Treet. And that was a 3-day ago shave. And today, it's 3 days since I shaved. And my face felt like a 2-day beard growth. I was like, maybe the last razor I used the Treet in and it didn't give me that good of a shave. Maybe it was just a bad razor and blade combo. Because with these other two razors, when I used the Treet, I didn't have that problem. Like I said, I had 3 days worth of growth. It felt more like 2 days worth of growth. So it just proves a point that you have to find a razor that the blade works in, or a blade that works well in that razor, whichever way you want to look at it. But some razor and some blade combos just don't work. And I think I just experienced that because, like I said, I had 3 days since last shave. I last shaved on Friday. It's Monday. So Saturday, Sunday, Friday afternoon. It's now early Monday afternoon. So 3 days. Basically 3 days of growth. And it was like 2 days worth of growth. SharpK across the grain. Now, still not one of my favorite blades. I'm going to try something because it is a milder blade. I'm going to try going across my neck, across the grain, which I normally don't do because that usually gives me irritation. But this is a milder blade, and we'll see. Haryali London razor across the grain. Now see, when I go across the grain on my neck, I don't feel it now. I'll feel it later. Later, after the shave, I'll start getting red spots. It's still hot in here, don't get me wrong, but it's not as hot as if that flipping heat lamp of a light bulb was still in the socket. Because as you guys know, halogens throw off a lot of heat. And if you don't believe so, if your car has halogen light bulbs or headlamps, turn them on and go put your hand in front of the headlamp on the outside and you'll see those suckers get hot. So now my next project is to see if I can get an LED bulb in the same configuration as that light bulb. That bulb is a push and twist bulb for it to work. So I got to see if they make a LED like that. If they don't, I'm going to have to look to get a whole new outlet, a whole new light fixture that will accept an LED bulb, because I'm not going to put up with that heat any longer than I have to. Let's put it that way. Okay, against the grain. Thing is, I never even thought about it before, that was what was causing it. Truth be told, I never really thought about it, that halogen light would be doing that. Haryali London. All right, let's see where we're at. Both a little bit through here, clean through here, clean through here, and just the slightest bit through here on both sides. I'm going to say the Haryali is just the slightest bit cleaner. And I mean, in all honesty, not enough to really bank anything on. You know what I mean? It's just 5, 6 whiskers maybe. You know, it's nothing. It really is. It's all right. We're all baby butt through here now. Just the slightest bit more right here. Still, just right there, right at my turkey neck, where I usually have a problem. And we're gonna call that good, because when my skin retracts a little bit, or the whiskers retract and my skin tightens back up, I should be good. But by the slimmest of margins, the Haryali over the SharpK. I mean, the slimmest of margins. You could almost call it a dead heat if you wanted to. All right, fine. Let's call it a dead heat. These two are great razors for under $15. Both of them. Neither one can you go wrong with. How about that? That's a way to make a decision, isn't it? Guys, I'm serious. It was the closest of margins. I mean, we're talking a handful of hairs. Like, how many fingers do I have? That's how many hairs difference there was. Seriously. It was that close. So, I don't think you're going wrong with either one of these razors. I think for $15, you pick the one you like that looks the best, and you run with it. Whichever one you think fits your personality more, pick one. Drop the $15 and have fun shaving. Have fun getting close shaves too. Both sides of my neck, I would say a 2.5 with the Allen block, because I don't go across the grain very often, and I can feel it with the Allen block. I don't think my light situation in here is too bad with that light gone. Well, my barber pole lights up quite a bit. It's got the light at the top plus the tube lights up. Just plain witch hazel. Oh, that feels good. Just that much. And one drop of scent. Oh, by the way, I didn't talk about it, but this James Bond is a wonderful scent. It really is. And honestly, it smells like something James Bond would wear. We've all seen the movies. We all know what kind of man Bond is. This is something he would wear. It is a wonderful scent. So, gentlemen, you can't go wrong with either one of these razors. They shave almost exactly the same. This one, just, I mean, a tick better. 3, 4, 5 whiskers better. I mean, seriously. And that could be the blade. You put a better blade in it than a Treet, and you're on your way. And the same with the SharpK. They're both excellent razors. Like I said, all the razors I've tried from the $10 to $15 razor range have been good. Some are better than others, yes, but there hasn't been one that has been horrible. Now, the ones that were under $10, I had a couple that you guys know were vampires. It was ungodly how much blood they drew out of me. It's like the doctor called me this morning. I went last week. They had to draw blood from me because the first time I went there, they drew blood, and my white blood cell count was high. And I told them, and I went in this last week and asked them what they were testing for, what they were drawing blood for again, because your white blood cell count was high last time. I said, I wish you would have told me that on the phone. I would have told you. My white blood cell count always runs high. I ran into that with rehab and at the hospital when I had my leg removed. They kept looking for an infection. They kept looking for what was wrong with me, and there was nothing. They couldn't find anything wrong with me because there was nothing wrong with me. My white blood cell count runs high. They were taking blood from me every 3 days. I got tired of feeding the vampires and finally told them, look, it runs high. Just stop, would you? Believe me. It's my body. I know. But anyways, they call me today and go, oh, we need you to come in and do a urine test. Why? Because we need to check for an infection. I said, there's no infection. I said, let me guess. My blood test came back and my white blood cell count's high. Yes. It's over 17,000, right? Yes. Okay. Well, guess what? That's normal for me. I run into this all the time. I said, you could take all the pee tests you want. You can run all the blood tests you want. It doesn't matter. It will always come back high. My white blood cell count runs high. Well, it shouldn't. I said, well, guess what? It does. And I've never heard anything like that. Well, guess what? Now you have. I dealt with that at rehab. The doctor there told me, said, I've never heard of that. I said, well, now you have. I mean, it's the same thing. I keep hearing, I've never heard of that, never seen that. No, not yet, okay? Get used to it. Not everybody's the same. Everybody's different. That's like when I got out of rehab. The day before I checked out of rehab, they wanted to run a COVID test on me. They wanted to stick the swab up and swab my brain because they go so far up your nose. But and I was shaving, and I told the girl, come back when I'm done shaving. Well, she was leaving that wing. She didn't. She told me I refused to take a COVID test. It's like I didn't refuse. I was just shaving, and I told her to come back when I was done. And they're like, oh, okay. So the day after I got home from rehab, like I said, I was leaving the next morning after the COVID test was supposed to have happened, and they called me day after I got home and said, your COVID test came back, you're positive. Really? Which COVID, the one you took the day before you left, came back positive? I said, okay, thank you very much, and I hung up. It's like, I didn't even take the damn thing, and it came back positive? Piss off. Anyways, you guys, take care out there. We're done with this babbling fat guy in the camera. You're in the chair next. It's time to have a good shave, guys. Happy shaves out there.